I tried not to look at the fire. Flames brought back bad memories, screams, burning flesh. I was camped among the ruins of something that might once have been a temple. The only surviving wall, shielding me from the cold southern wind, was decorated with the image of a naked woman with large webbed wings behind her and small horns on her head. Whatever colors it once had were gone. The figure looked more scratched into the stone than painted. Her hair was carved as long trenches, disappearing behind the wings and reappearing on the other side. Her breasts were drawn as a set of circles, one inside another, with a bold dot in the center. A demon. Or perhaps someone's god. The rest of the walls had crumbled. Their remains barely reached my waist when I stood up. I leaned against one of those ruins and tried not to look into the fire. Smoke rose into the star-filled sky and drifted north toward a small grove of bare, mangy trees. Their leaves didn't lie on the ground as they did in other regions when the rainy season came. The soil was dead and stony, and the trees had been dead for a long time. Some movement in the grove caught my attention. I reached for my rifle, took the hat off its barrel, and put it back on my head. I laid the rifle on a chunk of the fallen wall, using it as a rest. The stock pressed into my shoulder. One eye closed. Through the iron sights I peered into the grove of dead trees. Black on black. A small creature, the size of a child, was slowly moving toward me. I caught the glint of tiny eyes. Horns jutting from its forehead. Small wings on its back. It looked faintly like my acquaintance on the wall. I didn't rush to pull the trigger. A bullet once fired can't be called back. The crack of a shot can't be shoved back into the barrel, and it might attract unwanted attention. I watched it. The creature seemed to be alone. I had met such things before, a bit farther south. They weren't always aggressive, but when they attacked, they usually came in packs. The thing hopped closer, like a playful child. It stepped out of the grove and approached near enough for the firelight to cast a red shimmer over its pitch-black body. I didn't lower the rifle, and my finger rested on the trigger, but I had already decided that I probably wouldn't have to shoot. It stopped a few dozen meters away, staring straight at me. It made faces, opened its mouth to reveal rows of sharp teeth with long fangs at the sides. It made a high-pitched, squealing sound, questioning, almost curious, and froze, as if waiting for a reply. "Get lost," I shouted. It tilted its head to one side, then to the other, danced in place on the clearing for a moment, and turned back toward the shadows of the dead trees. I followed it with my eyes, keeping the rifle aimed. Shoot and risk drawing the rest with the sound, or let it go and let it bring back friends. Either way, staying here for the night was no longer safe. I lifted the rifle off the ruined wall and slung it over my shoulder. Hoisted my backpack, heavy with food and water, and set out. Go around the groove in a wide arc or cut straight through. I went straight, calm and steady, my right hand near the holster at my belt, my left gripping the strap of the rifle that ran across my chest.